Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Heartland Ice Arena. It's the Chicago Mission taking on HD Engine. Your starting lineup for Gangrene: Galloway. Looks like it's going to be Turka at center, Acker on right wing. Your blue liners are going to be number 8 and Vandenberg. There's 14 minutes on the clock. Back in the hands of Vandenberg. Vandenberg chipping forward to Acker. Back to Vandenberg. Pulling it across, goes to the outside for Galloway. Galloway right in front of us now, up under blue line. Throws one off the HD Engine player, and back in the hands of Galloway. Goes cross ice now for Acker. Acker in front of the Engine benches, down in the right wing corner, tied up by 1. Picked off by HD, makes a move around Turka, firing a shot towards the goaltender. We're going to get a whistle at 13:35 to go here in the first. And Mission goes for the line change. Making their way onto the ice now, looks like it's going to be Hicks at center, Mauser at left wing, Daly on right wing. Your blue liner is going to be O'Leary and Monaco from right to left. Monaco creeping in, then backs off high left point. Mauser was in a slop. Face off 1 to Mauser. Mauser goes over to Monaco. Monaco makes a move, chipped it free, and blocked by the Engine player. Back in the hands of Mauser. Mauser knocked it free. Back in. Mauser picks it up. Knocked down by the Engine players at the blue line there. Backing up is going to be Monaco. Picked off by Daly there at the blue line. Coming in, Monaco poke, checks in, kicked it over towards Daly. Daly in front of the Mission benches now. Skips it out of the zone. Sends one forward to Hicks, but it's intercepted by the Engine. And curling back around. Hicks takes him down. No call on the trip. Along the half wall it goes. Daly on the defensive side of it. Mauser coming out. O'Leary backhands it right into the hands of Hicks. Down in the right wing corner, it's Hicks and Mauser. Mauser backs off and now comes to the defensive side of it. Popped up in the air. Hicks coming in. No go. And it goes the other way for the Engine. Coming in is O'Leary. Knocked away by Engine. O'Leary gets a hold of it, throws it down, no icing, gets waved off. It's going to ring around right to left behind the goaltender. Here on the near side, the Engine coming up. Mauser giving chase. Out towards Daly, picked off by Hicks. Hicks trying to toe drag, knocked away by Engine on the poke check. Coming in is going to be Vandenberg. Past Vandenberg, it's going to be Fetzer, picks up the loose change. Whoop, almost lost my camera there, folks. And Fetzer sends it out towards Daly. Between Daly's legs, doesn't see it. Backhands one forward towards the Engine. Benches and knocked away by Hicks. Back in the hands of Vandenberg. Here comes Fetzer now. Fetzer put a stick on it, knocked it free. And he pulls it back inside the zone. Right wing corner. Hits the brakes and flies by. Trying to shove it towards Hicks. No go. Engine cut it off. Back in the hands of Claus. Popped free by Vandenberg. Now to the blue line. Kept in by the Engine. And thrown back here to the near side. Coming out of the zone with his Hicks. Poke checked away by the Engine. Vandenberg giving chase now as Engine throws it into the right wing corner. Rings it around from right to left on the far side. It's Fetzer trucking across to get it. Klaus gets on the defensive side of it along with Hicks. Fetzer tries to pull it out, but Engine scoops it up in the left dot. Looking for the cross ice pass. Klaus coming in. Vandenberg blocks it as he makes the dive there right in front of the net. And Klaus rings it around here to the near side. Hicks coming in out of the right wing corner. It's Hicks behind the net, right to left, coming off in the left wing circle, now on the far side. Backhands one towards Klaus. Klaus trying to get it to Zarenko. Engine slams it right back in. And Fetzer collects the loose change, and he goes D to Vandenberg. Vandenberg goes right back over to Fetzer to create some space. And it goes back to the far side for Klaus. Klaus, left wing hash marks down to the left dot. Pushing it up the ice. He's got Joint on his left, and along with Zarenko. Up the ice he goes. Klaus sends it over to Zarenko. Zarenko across the blue line, tries to send one between the defensemen, and gets taken down there, a little bit of a hip check. Nice play by the defenseman of the Engine. In the right wing corner it goes. On the far side coming out is Penkala. Penkala poked it free. Loose change for Zarenko. Nice keep by Zarenko. Toe drag across. He's got Joint on his right, or left rather. And Zarenko backhands one over the crossbar in the left wing corner. Out to the left point. Number 8, the defenseman, keeps it in. HD Engine on the deep offensive side of it. 8 goes out. Left dot comes in the bottom left circle. The fire shot. No, blocked by the Engine. And Joint on the back check now. Backing up is going to be number 8. Galloway covering the defensive side of it. And it's Joint on the back check. Nice play by Trevor to poke check it free. Tied up in front. Here comes Galloway. Galloway trying to go cross ice to Penkala. No go. Finally gets a hand on. Backhands over to Brody. Penkala across the blue line. Top of the left circle comes down. Bottom left circle. Galloway in tow. O'Leary high right circle at the point. Coming in is Boris. Picked off by HD Engine. Here they come the other way in front of O'Leary and number 8. It's going to be Turka on the back check. HD Engine runs into his own player. And it's picked up by number 8. 8 tries to get it over to Galloway. No go. It's Penkala coming in now in front of the Engine benches as the HD guy defenseman pulls it back behind his own net and rings it around here to the near side. Pinching in is number 8. Kept in by Turka. 8 picks up the loose change, sends over to Galloway. Galloway fires a shot, but it's blocked by the Engine defenseman's stick. And it's picked up by Penkala. Taking away the defensive pass was the Engine. Penkala throws it out here to the left point for number 8. He sends one across here to Turka. Turka pulls it back, drops it to number 8. 8 back over to Turka. Turka, left hash marks, comes in left out, makes a move, bottom of the circle, poke checked away by the Engine, picked up by HD on the far side. Brody gets on the defensive side of it, knocked down by an O'Leary at the blue line, but it knuckles forward. It's going to be the Engine versus a one-on-one. O'Leary going to work now in the left wing corner. O'Leary talked it free for Penkala. And O'Leary gets the loose change, sends it forward to Brody. Just across the blue line, it's going to be Pencala on his feet. Lost it off his stick. HD sends it right back towards the referee. Get out of the way, Stripes. Out of the zone it goes for the Engine. Cut off by Fetzer. Sent back in the left wing corner. It's going to be Monaco going to work. Around the goal line, left to right. It's Monaco, rings around here to the near side. Up with speed. He's got time and space. Coming up the ice. Sends one all the way across ice. Picked up by Daly. I'm sorry, it's Pencala still. Pencala mohawking inside the zone. Drops it for Turka. Turka sent it back to Pencala. Pencala got tripped up there. And it's Galloway comes in and forces. Galloway with a good stick. Nobody in front of the slot though, as he tried to send one back here and then by the blue paint. Out to Fetzer. Fetzer walks the blue line, fires one low, wide left in front of the goal line. And it's Galloway here with just under 9 minutes to go. Monaco at the blue line there, knocks it down. Puck's going to trickle out of the zone though. And here they come in a 2-on-1. Coming in is going to be Pencala. High right side, centering pass across for the one-timer, broken up by Fetzer. Into the left wing corner, it goes for Galloway. Galloway sends one out to the blue line, knocked down by HD, kept in, but it's into the hands of Turka. Turka up to Pencala. Nope, it's Turka and Pencala in a 2-on-1. Turka right down over to Pencala. Pencala shoves it in, and it's a Chicago mission goal for Brody Pencala. See if we get the replay on that, folks, from Turka. Turka coming in there on the far side, sends the pass across the diving play by HD Engine, but he couldn't get a piece of it, and the goaltender just off the right post and in. That's going to be Brody at 8:33. Number 6 on the board, assisted by 13, and it's 1-0, folks. Your lineup now is going to be Mauser at center, or Mauser at left wing, rather. Centerman looks like it's Hicks. Right wing is Acker. Your defensemen are going to be O'Leary and Vandenberg. Picked up by Mauser. Mauser over to Acker, drops it back to O'Leary. O'Leary pulling it back inside her own zone, harassed by 1. Shoves it across to Vandenberg. Vandenberg patiently waits, sends it back into the slot for Acker. Picked off by HD. And no call on the shove down by Acker. Picked up by Hicks now. Hicks on the near side. Up to the right dot, coming across. He's got a head man in front of him with Mauser. Acker on his right, it's a 3-on-1. Here comes Hicks. Left circle, got Mauser in the slot. Mauser to the backhand of the forehand, fires from the 5-hole. Rebound for Acker. No go, swatted away by Acker. Mauser gets the shot off. I'm sorry. That's going to be Hicks on the front door. And Hicks going to bury one, folks. It's going to be 2-0. Hicks with the goal there right off the net. Acker. Acker fires the backhand shot and then shoved one forward. Yep, that's Acker over to Hicks. And with 8:01, Michigan on the board once again early in the game. It's 2-0. Your lineup now continues to be Mauser, Hicks, and Acker up front. Vandenberg and O'Leary. Face-off one for Acker. Acker over to Mauser. Poke check by the Engine. And Mauser curling back around to his forehead. Close it in. Top left circle. He's got Hicks down in the corner. Mauser fires with bouncing puck. Is loose in the pads. Knocked free by Acker. It's behind the net. Coming in his 3 green jerseys all below the goal line there. Fished out by Mauser. Mauser's got Vandenberg open left point. Vandenberg a little bit of time and space. Sends it back over to Mauser. Pass is picked off by the Engine. Here they're coming up the ice in a 2-on-2 with 2 back checkers. In front of O'Leary. O'Leary with a good stick. Poked it free. She's got Acker ahead and Mauser on his left. Up the ice, off by Acker's stick, picked off by the Engine. Here they're coming the other way, right in front. Hicks on the back check there, knocked it free, picked off by Vandenberg. Vandenberg right up the middle here, hits the brakes and curls back around, met by 2 players. Trying to sauce it out of his own, finally gets into the hands of Mauser. And Mauser up the far side, or up the middle here, cuts back across with Hicks. Mauser in the middle, he's got on the far side Kloss. Kloss curls around on the forehand. Escape style, cycles it over, far side for number 17, Fetzer. Fetzer gets his pocket pick. Coming in and take it away from him is going to be Kloss. Kloss curling back around top of the left circle now. Comes in left dot, sends one over to trying to get the shot off the one-timer. Joint gets the backhand on it. Down behind the goal line it goes. Coming in is going to be Zarenko. Joint going to work down behind the net, bodied up. Here comes Zarenko. Joint goes down. Here to the near side is going to be number 8. 8, top of the left circle, curls back and sends one back down behind the net. And it's Engine going to work left to right. Cut off by Joint and Kloss, taken down in the right wing corner. Kloss had a right point open, couldn't get it out of the zone by the Engine. Back in the hands of Kloss. Kloss curling around. He's got number 8 open, high left point. Walking it in with a little time and space. Right hash marks to Kloss, looking for the one-timer for Zarenko. And he was tied up by the Engine. Nice defense there by the Engine. And out of the zone it goes past Fetzer. And it's going to be picked up by number 8. Left to right. Here comes number 8 here on the near side looking for the break cut to Joint. Sends it up to Joint. After Joint skates it goes, tied up right in front of us here. We're going to get a whistle. Not sure what the call was, but offsides. And Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now looks like it's going to be Galloway along with Turka and Daly. Blue liners are going to be number 8 and Fetzer. It's Turco with the puck here on the near side. Sends it forward to Galloway. Galloway makes a move to the middle. Over the blue line he goes, knocked away by HD, picked up by Daly. Daly sends one into the corner for Turca. Turca going to work left wing corner. Coming across, he's got Galloway on the right post. Turca fighting through traffic with 4 guys, and the Engine picks it up here on the near side. Makes a move around Daly, swing and a miss by Turca, out towards Galloway. Galloway gets a handle on it, and pops it back inside the zone. The Engine going D to D and regrouping up the ice. Intercepted by number 8. Here he comes across the blue line, top of the left circle, sends it back over for Galloway, just missing, reaching over for Fetzer. Brooks sends it down behind the net past Galloway in the left wing corner for Daly. Engine gets to it first though, and it's Daly battling it out with 2. Here comes Galloway for support. Pinching in is going to be Turca. Turca along with Daly. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. Daly backs out, gets on the defensive side of it now. Here comes a third Engine player. And they're battling it out down behind the net. Puck squirts out towards Turca behind the net. Engine picks up the loose change and sends it off to the far side. Backhanded to the right point. Kept in by Fetzer. Fetzer back over to Daly. Or actually back over to Galloway. Galloway to Turca. Turca lost it off the stick on the shot there and picked up by Daly behind the net. And the battle ensues in the right wing corner. Just under 5 minutes to go. Sauce past Galloway. Poke check by Fetzer. Puck's going to trickle out of the zone. Collected by Fetzer. Blows a tire from the mission bench, but he gets back up. Nice play by Fetzer. Drops it back for number 8. Here on the near side. Sends a little bob pass forward. Hits Turca on the move. Hitting Galloway. Galloway trying to fire a shot. He's collapsed down by 2. Picked up by Hicks now. Hicks trying to shove it down behind the goal line. He goes down, losing his stick in the process. And it's Turca here on the near side. Pinching in is Monaco. Monaco sends it back to the goal line there, but knocked down by Engine. Coming in is Turca. Turca in the left wing corner. And HD Engine sends it across to the far side. Pinching in hard is O'Leary. O'Leary knocked it down at the right hash marks. And Penkala covering D. Galloway goes for the line change. Monaco patrolling high left point. It's O'Leary battling on his mission, gets the line change in. Penkala coming in. Monaco comes trucking across here to the near side. Hicks makes his way onto the ice. Hicks, top of the left circle now. Comes down left dot. Sauce across for the one-timer. Feigning on it is Penkala, but he picks up the loose change. Sends it over to O'Leary. O'Leary sends one back over to Penkala. Penkala's got Mauser in the slot. Penkala across to the back door. Firing this shot, just missing is Hicks. Out to the far side for O'Leary. She's going to ring one back down behind the net. Hicks going to work now. Hicks comes in behind the net here, left wing corner. Up to the near side. Cut off by... That's going to be picked up by Penkala on the loose change. Back in the hands of Hicks. Hicks battling it out with 1 with Mauser. Hicks toe drag around, poke check by Engine, chips it out past Monaco. And it's going to be picked up by O'Leary. O'Leary top of the right circle inside her own zone. Comes back around, sends it right up the ice for Hicks. Hicks has got Penkala on his right, couldn't get it to him as HD had a line formation there. 4 players right in a row. Hicks, left hash marks across to the right slot. Comes down to his forehand, poke checked away by the Engine. Sauce went over to Mauser. Play broken up by the D, and they both end up on the ice. Here comes the Engine with just over 3 minutes. Penkala knocks their boy over here from the Engine. Stepping up is going to be Vandenberg. Vandenberg picks his puck. It's Vandenberg coming across the blue line now, right in the middle. Mauser in tow. Penkala on his left, sends over to Penkala. Penkala fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender off his glove. Fetzer pitching in hard in the right wing corner. Penkala in the slot. Off a skate of the Engine all the way out to the right point where covering was Joint. Over to Vandenberg. Vandenberg gives it right back to Joint. Joint kind of pull it back around. Patiently waits. Sends it over to Vandenberg. Vandenberg up the ice. Sauces one across just past the reaching hands of Penkala. That's an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 2:34 to go here in the first. 2-0 is your score in favor of Gang Green. And mission stands pat. Face off in the right wing circle. In the slot is going to be Zarenko along with Fetzer. And on the far side, that's going to be Klaus. Coming in is Fetzer on that one along with Vandenberg. Fetzer goes down behind the net with the puck. Vandenberg retreats back to the net. Here comes Joint on the far side for the breakout, looking for the pass from Klaus. Cut off by 2 HD players. Picked up here by Fetzer. Thrown away by Vandenberg here to the near side. Getting it out of the high danger area. And it's picked up by Zarenko. Here comes Zarenko across the blue line or center line. Up now the blue line in the middle. That's offsides. As I believe Klaus was just over the blue line there. At 2:04 to go. We'll get a face-off just outside the zone. Right in front of us. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here. I actually didn't see that. Must have missed it. We're getting 2 boys going to the box. 2:04. Exactly. I thought it was offsides too, and I don't know what happened. I don't know where the penalty came from. Anybody see it? I don't even know what the call is. Roughing. Okay. Roughing looks like it's the call. Thank you for Mr. Zarenko giving me that one. And the face-off going to go back out the center. Maybe just outside the zone. Maybe it wasn't offsides. A little bit of extracurriculars after the whistle. Not sure what the call was, folks, but it's 5-on-5 hockey at 2:04 here in the first. It's Zarenko, Joint, and Acker up front. It's going to be number 8 and O'Leary on the blue liners. Picked off by Joint there in neutral and sends it back in. And it's going to be HD trying to throw it out of zone. Knocked down by number 8. Puck's going to trickle out neutral and collected by O'Leary inside her own zone. O'Leary working it right to left. Sends it over to Acker in front of the Mission bench now. He bobs it up to Joint. Just past his reaching hands. We're going to get a whistle. Nope. Let it go. No icing. 1:42 to go. HD reverses the ice to go to the far side. Off of Acker, skates the blue line. Kept in by O'Leary. Back in the hands of Acker, trying to shove one forward off a shin guard. And that just trickles out of the zone as O'Leary tried to stuff it back in. But no go. So I believe with 34 seconds to go, and a whistle, both those boys will get out of the box. Mission completes the line change. It's Galloway, Turka, and Daly up front. It's going to be Monaco and Fetzer on the blue line. Fetzer over to Rock. Rock sends it up the ice for Galloway. Galloway inside the zone. Lost the butt end of his stick, it looks like. Cross ice pass for Daly. Daly trying to fire a shot. Blocked by the engine. Pass Turka, swing on his Daly. He gets tripped up there. And coming in is Turka to knock it free, but the engine makes it call. Picked up by Galloway to Turka. Boris fires a shot. And that's going to be a Boris Turka goal. At 1:13 to go here in the period. It's 3-0. Nice play. I believe that was Galloway on the assist. And it's 3-0, folks. Lineup stays the same. Galloway, Turka, and Daly. Monaco and Fetzer on the blue line. Turka wins the faceoff back to Fetzer. Fetzer going to carry it across. Makes a move with the blue line. Coming in between 4. Throwing it across here to the near side. Coming back in. Poke checked away. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco going to send it back into the corner for Turka. Turka high to Galloway. Galloway right hash marks. Fires a shot. And that's a Galloway goal. See if we catch the tail end of that. Can we catch the tail end of that? Nope. Galloway in the net there. Galloway puts one in at 58.3 seconds to go. I believe that was assist. I'm not sure who was assisting on that one. Maybe Rock got that one? Could be. It's 4-0, folks. That quick here in the first period. Just under 1 minute remaining. It's Mauser along with Hicks and Pencala. It's going to be Fetzer and Monaco on your blue line. It's Hicks. Sauces one over to Pencala. Knocked it out of midair, but it sends it off here to the near corner. Chopped it back to Rock. Rock trying to send one back over to Pencala. Cut off by HD. Picked up by Mauser on a loose change. Mauser drops to Monaco. Monaco goes cross ice for Fetzer. Fetzer in front of the right point. Sends it in the right wing corner. Going to work is going to be Hicks. Tied up. Hicks gets bodied off the puck. Here to the far side. Mauser coming in to poke, check it loose. Thrown away for Monaco at center ice. Monaco pulls it back, sends it over to Fetzer. Fetzer lost it off the stick in front of the Mission benches. He's got one on him. Going back the other way. Fetzer curling around. Send it up the ice here for Pencala. Pencala chipped it forward to Hicks. Intercepted by the engine. Picked back up by Hicks. Hicks, bottom left circle, curling around. He's got Mauser in the slot. Pencala in tow. Pencala picks up the loose change. Coming around here to the near side. Vandenberg makes his way out here now. Backhand pass across for Fetzer. Fetzer, top of the right circle, sends one towards Mauser. Mauser with the tip, but didn't get very far. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Chicago Mission 4 and HD Engine 0 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Oh, by the way, stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period: Acker, Joint, and I believe that's Zarenko on left wing. Blue liners are going to be O'Leary and Vandenberg. 14 minutes on the clock. Face-off won by Joint, back to O'Leary. Chips over here to the near side for Acker. Acker pulling it forward inside the zone. Gets shoved off the puck a little bit in the right wing corner. Acker going to work. Bottom of the right shoulder. Fires one forward off the back of the net. And rebound controlled by HD. Here comes the engine. Cut off by Zarenko. He's got to curl back around. Poke check by Zarenko. Loose change collected by HD. Thrown forward for the breakout. Right up the ice. Nice touch pass forward. Broken up by Vandenberg. Vandenberg trying to shove it out of the zone, but kept in by Engine. Number 24 toe drag around O'Leary, but she poke checks as a recovery out to the right point. Engine sends it back in, past O'Leary behind the net in the left wing corner, rings around here to the near side. 13:27 to go. Vandenberg coming in, knocks it loose for Joint. Joint gets bodied off the puck. Coming is O'Leary. O'Leary gets shoved off, but doesn't go very far. She's like running into a brick wall. Out to the right point, coming in is Zarenko. Zarenko shoving it forward. Good battle by Zarenko, but it doesn't get out. Right back into the corner it goes. Ringing around here to the near side for Vandenberg. Vandenberg with a little bit of time and space. Sends up off of Bob to Acker. Acker curling back around to his forehand. Lost it off the stick. Back in the hands of Vandenberg. And it's HD. Bottom left circle. Sends one in the slot. Saved by the goaltender. Puck is loose in front. Picked up by Acker. Here they're coming the other way. And they dodged the bullet there. Here comes Acker on the near side. Cut off and goes down. Blows a tire. HD picks up the loose change. Sends one forward towards O'Leary. Past her stick. It's going to be Vandenberg in front. Vandenberg left dot. Curling back around. Tosses one over here to Turka. Here comes Boris up the ice. He's got Daly on his left. Makes a move to the right dot. Curls around, escapes. Dow's got Zarenko and Daly. Cuts back down low. Needs support. Nobody home. Coming here to the near side is Turka versus two. Here comes Zarenko to join the fray. Back in the right corner past Daly. Engine throws it on the far side. Daly comes trucking in hard. It's going to be Turka and Turka and Zarenko going to work. It's Zarenko, bottom left circle. Try to toe drag. Blocked by the Engine. Coming out past Turka. Kept in by number 8. Sends one forward. Back in the left wing corner. Daly going in the forecheck along with Turka. Thrown past Daly, but he's going to pick it up behind the net, and he's met by 3 black jerseys. Turka picking it up here, trying to get it out to Fetzer. No go. Turka maintains control. He's met by 3 black jerseys. Poke check by number 8. Here they're coming the other way. Fetzer comes in hard, knocked it up in the air. It's still inside the zone. Slams one forward for Daly. Daly right dot, fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given as the goaltender flashed in the leather. See that play from Fetzer here. Knocked it up in the air, slams one forward towards Daly, who walks it into the right dot. Rips one, trying to go over the helmet of the goaltender, and he gets the glove on. And we got ourselves an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. 11:51 to go here in the period. It's Kloss along with Turka and Daly up front. Blue liners are going to be Fetzer and number 8. Kloss in the half wall, Daly in the slot. Face-off won by Turka. Coming out the outside though, Engine's going to get it out of the zone past number 8, and it's going to be Fetzer now. Fetzer going to work in the right corner on the far side. From right to left, hits the brakes and goes back the other way as he flew by. Up to Daly. Daly sends one out of the zone, looking to hit Turka on the fly. No go, but it goes inside the zone. It's Kloss on the forecheck with speed. Coming down, carrying the Engine in the right wing corner. Bites on it a little bit and coming up the ice here. Fanning on him is going to be the Engine. Cut off there by Daly and Turka right there along the half wall on the strong side. And it's chucked away by the Engine down in the left wing corner. That's an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:19 to go here in the period. Offensive zone face-up for Gang Green. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Penkala, Hicks, and Galloway. Blue liners are going to be O'Leary and Monaco from right to left. O'Leary creeping in along that top of the right circle. Penkala along the half wall. Galloway in the slot. Hicks wins the face-off back to Galloway. Over to Monaco. Monaco fires one blocked. The shot by the Engine. Picked up by Hicks. Hicks sends one off of Bob to Monaco. Monaco takes it back, sends it back over to Hicks. Or Galloway. No, Hicks. Hicks, right dot, left dot, fires one forward. Down behind the net. Loose change picked up by Penkala as Hicks got taken down. 3 blue-black jerseys down behind the net. Pitching in is Monaco. Monaco slams one back over to Galloway now. Galloway going to work in the left wing corner. Hicks on the right side of him. Hicks looking to centering pass over to Penkala. Back to Galloway. Popped out the outside. Penkala on the back. Check the outside. Thrown off here to the near side. It's going to be O'Leary right in front of us, right in front of the penalty boxes. Shea pulling it back now. Hangs on it. Shoves it forward towards Penkala. Brody sent one in. Knocked out of the zone by the Engine. Here they come in a 2-on-1. Backed off. Here comes Monaco. He's going to have to hustle back to the right. Hesper coming across. Puts a shot on it. Blocked by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Monaco on a rebound. Monaco sends one forward to the point. Just misses Galloway. Poke check by Monaco. Coming to push it out of the zone. Rockets tossed off the puck there. Coming in is Galloway to slam it back. And it's going to be O'Leary behind the net. Penkala covering D as Monaco hightailing it back. And it's Penkala on the left wing corner. Pencala sends one forward. Off of Hicks, sticks to Galloway. Galloway sends one in deep. Mission get a much needed line change. Down on the left wing corner, it's Hicks. Cut off by Pencala out to Vandenberg. Vandenberg makes the move around and tripped up. No call on the trip. That one was pretty obvious, folks. Missed by the referee. It's Fetzer now. Fetzer sends one forward to the engine. Knocked down by the engine. Going to push it back the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Vandenberg. Makes the move around Vandenberg. Acker covering. Firing a shot. Saved by the goaltender. No rebound given as he smothers it up at 9:48 to go here in the second period. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the engine to the right of the Mission goaltender in the left wing circle. Here on the near side. If there's any more description for you. Your blue liners are Fetzer and Vandenberg. Fetzer along the half while Vandenberg in the slot. It's Acker and Mauser are your wingers and Joint at center. Breakout to Mauser. Mauser sends one to Joint. Joint trying to fish it out of his legs. Coming in is Acker for support. Pop free by the engine. Come back here to the near side. Knocked off the puck by Mauser. Coming in is going to be Fetzer. Fetzer kicked it free for Joint. Back past Fetzer. Vandenberg coming in. He'll pick up the loose change. Send it back towards Trevor. Number 10 trying to muscle it out of the zone. Engine cut him off there. Coming across here is going to be Fetzer. Fetzer tripped him up, no call. Back into the slot for Vandenberg in front of his own net. Vandenberg in right wing corner, sends one to Joint. Joint patiently waits, sends one up the ice for Acker. Trying to get forward is Mauser and Acker, 2-on-1. No go, sent by Joint right back in. That's offsides as Acker was well across the blue line. And we'll get a whistle with 9:07 to go here in the second. And a face off just outside the zone.
Joey Steve.
Mission completes the line change. It's going to be Zarenko along with Turka and Kloss up front. It's number 8 and O'Leary on the blue line. Sauced one up in the air past O'Leary. Saved by the goaltender, shoved it off to O'Leary. Here comes Shea on the near side. Bob pass up here, right off. Blown up there is Turka, or not Turka, that's going to be Kloss. Poke check by number 8. Coming in is Turka. Back checking is going to be Kloss. He knocked it free. O'Leary pokes it out. O'Leary trying to get it out of his zone. Muscled right back in by the engine. Down behind the goal line. It's going to be number 8 going to lurk with Turka. Shea O'Leary patrolling in front of the slot. Turka sends one forward to Zarenko. Zarenko collects the loose change. Sends the cross-ice pass for Kloss. Kloss cuts back towards the middle. Tripped up, picked off by the turn of the engine coming the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Here they're coming in front of O'Leary, and he lost it off his stick. Number 24 going to regroup. Sends one forward. 57 of the engine. Now past Zarenko. Look to fire a shot. Blocker save. Rebound out front. Juicy. O'Leary swats it away in the right wing corner. Picked up by the defenseman number 8. Sent off here to the near side. Here comes Kloss. Kloss looking to send it back. Nope, hangs on to it. Toe drag around. He gets tripped up. Back behind the net for O'Leary. O'Leary going to work left to right. Got Zarenko out in front of her. Send the bob pass up to Zarenko. Zarenko gets bodied off the puck. Picked up by Kloss. Kloss back inside the zone. Coming back. Sorry, that's not Kloss. That's Turka. Turka sends it over to Kloss now. He gets hammered from behind, and that's going to be a Mission power play. Up the ice for Turka. Turka hits the brakes, hangs onto it. Coming in is going to be Zarenko. Oh! Number 24 going back to the box. That's his second penalty, maybe third. That was a slash and a penalty. Jesus, with 7:48 to go here in the second. That's a Mission power play. Only going to give him one, though. Should have been a couple. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says? Eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, they're fantastic. You can get a beer in Elgin. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Daly along with Hicks and Galloway. Your blue liners are going to be number 8 and O'Leary. Left wing corner, Galloway going to work. Trying to slam one back towards Hicks, cut off by the engine. Hicks comes in, gets a body on it, knocked it free for Daly. Daly coming out, Hicks backs off, Galloway goes towards the net. Daly tries to fire one low, wide right of the post, here to the ring side. It's 7:23 to go here in the period, and a little over 1 minute remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Daly going to work, Galloway on the back post, out to number 8 left hash mark, cycles it for Daly, no, hangs onto it, coming back around to the outside, sends it over to Daly left point. O'Leary right side, Daly walking in, top of the circle, fires one, tipped by, that was going to be tipped by Turka. Galloway going to work, or Hicks rather. Hicks here on the near side. Hicks sends it over to number 8. 8 back over to O'Leary. O'Leary's got Daly on the far side. She tries to get by out the puck, and they bounce right off her. O'Leary high slot over to Hicks. Hicks to number 8. 8 fires a shot, blocked by the engine. Set went forward, number 31 behind the 31 seconds remaining on that PK power play. Big Sammy's power play. Coming in is number 8, good keep past Hicks, knocked away by Daly. Charging in is going to be O'Leary. Top of the right circle, she hits the brakes. Got Galloway in front of her. Gonna cycle it off. Nope, sends it over to 8. 8, top left circle. Left dot comes in, fires one low. Tipped by Daly. Into the left wing corner it goes with 10 seconds remaining here on that Big Sammy's power play. Hicks and Daly on the Hicks and Galloway on the back check. Thrown past number 8. That puck's gonna go all the way down into the left wing, right wing corner. O'Leary giving chase. Rubs him off into the left wing corner, and that's gonna do it for the power play. 6:14 to go here in the period. Hicks tried to send it out. Mission need a line change here. Daly kept it, knocked it down. Hicks swings on it and pokes it free into the left right wing corner for number 8. He hangs on. It's a 2-on at number 8. Send it off here to the near side for Galloway. Galloway trying to shove one forward towards O'Leary. And here comes the engine the other way. Down by the left wing circle. Swing and a miss by O'Leary into the right wing corner. Just missing the net there. Pop free by number 8. Hicks gets bodied off the puck. Daly coming out here on the near side, or far side in front of the engine benches. Galloway trying to chip it loose and shove one forward. Makes a move around it. Engine lost it between his legs. Galloway hangs onto it. And at 5:35 to go, Hicks still down behind the net. Backing up is going to be Vandenberg. Monaco playing safety. Here comes the engine the other way. It's going to be a one-on-one in front of Monaco. Coming back is going to be Penkala. Monaco is going to take him down behind the net. He fires it wide left, well behind the net. Here comes Vandenberg. Mauser gets coming in and pick up the loose change as Vandenberg goes down. Sent across here to the near side, past the reaching hands of Monaco. It's going to be picked up by Penkala. Penkala's got Joint. Sends one forward to Trevor. It's Joint up the outside. Right wing corner coming down, right dot. Backhand puck protection in the back. Forehand fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound out front. Slammed that by Penkala, no goal. And it's picked up by Engine here on the near side. Looking to shove one forward. Backing up right in front of us is Monaco. Back checking is going to be Mauser. Thrown cross-ice pass. Tipped by Joint. Coming in is Vandenberg. Makes a move to the outside. Vandenberg chopped it free. Joint stuffs it. Picked up by Mauser and Joint. 2-on-1 battle. Puck is loose. Vandenberg chopped at it. Picked it loose for Joint. Back in the right wing corner for the Engine. 4:41 to go. Sauced one towards the front of the net is the Engine. Here to the right wing, left wing corner. Penkala coming in to battle it out. Penkala forces him to throw it out high point. Poke check by Joint. Picked up by Mauser. Mauser's got Penkala on the far side. Gets it to Brody. Brody sends one forward to Joint. Joint inside the zone. Knocked up in the air by the Engine in his guy's jersey. And puck is loose from the slot for Joint. Joint right Hesmer trying to fire a shot. Snapped at by the Engine. Joint comes in and knocked it free here to the inside. And it's picked up by the Engine right wing corner. Mauser giving chase. Coming in is Brody on the forecheck. Here comes Penkala, forcing him to go well outside. Turka fired it off at Penkala's skates. Picked up by Vandenberg. Swatted at by the Engine. Still inside the zone. Picked his puck. Penkala right Hesmer's forehand to backhand. Backhand to forehand. And poke checked away by the goaltender. Penkala throws it outside. Here comes the Engine the other way. Backing up is going to be Fetzer now. Fetzer number 8 and a 1-on-2 as Engine gets a line change in. Wide right in front of the number 8. Centering pass. Nobody home from the Engine. Out here to the near side. Picked up by Mauser. Mauser cut off by 1. Here comes Fetzer. Holding on to it as the Engine. Ringing around right to left. Coming all the way around top of the zone. High in the slot. Poke check by Fetzer. At his feet. He doesn't see it. Poach forward here for Turka. Turka slams one up the ice. He gets held up a little bit there. Trying to fish it forward is going to be Penkala. No go. Back in the hands of Brody. Brody over to Turka. Out of the zone it goes for Fetzer. Fetzer over to number 8. He comes across it. Sends it up the ice for Mauser. Just missing. Thrown away by the Engine. No icing as it must have gone off number 8's stick. All the way into the right corner. All the way here on the far side. Number 8 going to work. Chops it free for Turka. Turka makes a move at the right dot. Chips it forward to Fetzer. He's got Penkala as the head man. Sends it all the way up the ice for Kloss. Kloss in the slot. All the way down towards the goaltender. Kloss giving chase on a forecheck. He's hung up as a hook there. An interference by the Engine defenseman there. Loose change for Turka. Turka to the right dot. Comes in Mohawk. Puck protection. Sends it across for Kloss. Kloss tried to fire one. Back for Acker. Acker comes in. He gets taken down. And it's picked up by Monaco. Monaco going around. Chipping it down low. It's still Rocco. Sends one towards the net. Acker just missing on the connection. Puck is loose in the right wing corner. Coming back in is going to be Turka. Kloss going in there. Out to O'Leary. O'Leary right dot. Fires one forward. Just missing on the tip is Acker. Over to Kloss. Left side. Kloss curling around, top of the left circle now, makes a move after the zone. He's going to have to go clear it out. Sauced across to O'Leary. O'Leary picking it up, pokes it forward for Acker. Acker in the blue line, sends one in, knocked down by the HD defenseman. Not collected by Acker over to Kloss. Kloss, top left circle down, towards left out, fires a shot, bouncy puck in the left wing corner it goes. Brings it off here to the near side as the Engine. Muscling it forward, cross ice out. It's going to be a 1-on-1 in front of Monaco, in front of the HD bench. Here they're coming, just under 2 minutes, tries to make a move to the outside. Rocco's going to take him all the way to the corner. Poke check the free. Kloss coming in. Here comes Monaco once again. Put a stick at it. Knocked it free for O'Leary. O'Leary sends one out of his own, trickling towards the HD bench and in the neutral ice. Engine goes D to D. Here on the near side is going to be Kloss rather. Over to O'Leary. O'Leary up the near side here for Acker. Acker got it. Turk up the ice here on the near side, curling back around. O'Leary getting to it first on that puck that was loose at center ice. It's going to be Vandenberg picking up the loose change with 1:25 to go. Vandenberg knuckling it forward towards Zarenko. Couldn't quite pull it forward. Poke check by O'Leary, in and out of the zone, no offsides. Galloway coming in. On the far side, firing a shot well in front of the goaltender, rings it off here to the near side. $1:12 remaining here in the period. HD going to work, down behind the net. Picked up by Vandenberg, makes a move around Vandenberg. And O'Leary coming in front of the blue paint, looking for the backhand shot, blocked by O'Leary, right on the Devil's door. And Shea picks up the loose change with 1 minute to go. Galloway slams it forward, kept in by the engine, right back in the hands of Vandenberg. Vandenberg sends one forward to Hicks, picked up by Galloway. It's Galloway with Zarenko and tow. Galloway right side, sends it over to Zarenko, left hash mark. Zarenko fires a shot, is blocked by the engine. Zarenko gets put on the wall, fished out by Galloway. Galloway behind the net, hooked up and taken down, no call on that one. Off to the far side for Hicks. Hicks slams at it in front of the Zam doors there, shoving it forward, bad bounce off the boards. And it's going to be a 2-on-2 in front of Fetzer and Vandenberg. Fetzer's going to take him wide right, take him all the way down. That's going to be a penalty on Fetzer. He's either going to get holding or tripping. Take your pick as Galloway touches it. Holding is going to be the call. Yep, I feared as much. 24.9 seconds remaining here in the period. Fetzer goes to the box for holding. And the Mission are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be number 8 and Vandenberg are your blue liners. It's going to be Joint and number 2 Daly up front. Vandenberg hangs on to the faceoff win by Joint, sends it off to the far side. Trevor shoves one out of the zone one-handed. Nice play by number 10. Picked up by the engine. It's Daly on the forecheck, forcing him to come all the way around here to the near side. Puck protecting center pass, sending the pass up, intercepted by Joint. Joint collects it, makes a move to the outside, swinging a miss by HD. Joint, left hash marks, fires a shot, off the blocker behind the net, cut off by Daly. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 4 and the HD Engine 0 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on a bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. This is the final frame here at Heartland Ice Arena. Chicago Mission is shorthanded. It's a Classic Packaging PK. Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are Daly and Joint, along with number 8 and O'Leary. It's 8, pulls it back to O'Leary. O'Leary up the ice for Daly. Daly at the front of the Mission bench, sends one forward to Joint. Joint popped it free, knocked up in the air by Engine, coming back the other way. Daly giving chase, put it loose, but it's HD picking up the loose change. Travel Joint with a nice back check there, knocked it loose, top left circle. Coming in is Daly, high slot, 24, finding a clapper, blocked by number 8. Into the left wing corner for O'Leary. O'Leary sends one out towards Daly. Daly in front of the Mission benches, couldn't quite get a handle on it. Poke check by Joint. Echo's going to go inside the zone. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle at 13:30 here in the third. 36 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. And we get a line change. It's Mauser and Turka. Monaco and Vandenberg are your blue liners. Monaco covering that right wing spot on the faceoff. Turka doing a good job there, putting a body on it, getting loose. Sends over to Mauser, tipped by HD, picked up by Vandenberg. Here comes Vandenberg, sends one in, ringing around from left to right. All the way in the right wing corner. It's Mauser on the forecheck. Monaco out to the point. Out to Rock. Rock keeping it, knocked it down. He pokes it down in the air, back in the hands of Turka. Turka up to Monaco. Monaco sends one in, and it's going to be cut off by the engine before it gets real deep. Mauser forcing it floating inside. Good poke check by Turka. It's Turka and Mauser. Turka going to work. Left wall now. Pulls it back up to the hash marks. Come back across, toe drag around. He's got Vandenberg open to point. Vandenberg patiently waits. Sends one towards the net. Tipped by Mauser. Sorry, folks, you couldn't quite see it as I think I was just out of frame there. The goaltender smothers it. That's the end of that classic packaging PK. And mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Galloway along with Hicks and Penkala up front. Blue liners are going to be number 8 and Fetzer. Number 8 goes D to D to Fetzer. Fetzer walks the line, sends it over to Penkala, bottom of the right circle. Penkala pulls it back. Mo Hawken firing a shot, blocked by the engine, back in the hands of Penkala in the slot. Penkala coming around, top of the left circle, down the left out, looks to fire a shot, blocked by the engine once again. Into the hands of Galloway, poke checked away by the engine, and Galloway comes in to get on the defensive side. It goes past Fetzer. Fetzer with the inside position on the body, good puck protection there. The goaltender left to right, still harassed by one, come around here to the near side. Backhand pass toward Penkala. Penkala popped it free, back in the hands of number 8 inside her own zone. Going out to the far side for Galloway. Galloway slams one forward though. A little too hot on that one. A little too much mustard. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 12:07. Face off. In the left wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be the engine score on the shot there. It's looking for the lineup. Not sure who got it there at 12:01. But it went off Monaco's stick. And in that, your lineup now is going to be Kloss along with Zarenko and Acker. Blue liner is going to be Vandenberg and Fetzer. Comes the engine the other way. Back checking is Zarenko, picked off by the engine, blocked by Vandenberg, kicked free from Fetzer. Zarenko, Vandenberg almost doesn't get out of the zone, still on the blue line. Engine sends it back in deep, tipped by Acker, loose change collected by Vandenberg. Vandenberg up to Acker, Acker between his legs and trying to dig it out of the boards. In and nope, kept it in. His engine knocked down by Acker. Acker trying to push it forward and muscle it out of the zone. Coming in is going to be Kloss, no go. On the far side, looking for the cross ice pass. Just missing on the connection. Picked up by Fetzer. Fetzer to Acker at the half wall. Coming across is going to be Acker along with Kloss. Chipped out of zone for Zarenko. It's going to be Zarenko and Kloss. Here he comes. Zarenko off the closing blue line. Makes a move to the outside left dot. In the left wing corner he goes. Curling around for the escape. Hitting Kloss with it. Vandenberg right behind him. Daly on the far side. Backing up is number 8. Picked up by Vandenberg. Vandenberg going to send one forward up in the air off the engine player. Picked off by Vandenberg. Back in the hands of Kloss. Kloss back to Vandenberg. Loose change for Vandenberg. Fires one off the jersey of HD into the right. Kloss going to work down behind the goal line. Send it forward towards Mauser. Right half wall. Hangs on to it. Cuts back down low against 2 HD guys. It's Mauser on the far side. Right dot comes in right. Fires one low. Kicked away by the defender trying to hit Daly. And it's going to be engine the other way and a 2-on-2 in front of number O'Leary back in the left wing corner. Coming down low, chopped away by O'Leary. He blows a tire. Picked up by O'Leary, trying to get it back over in the hands of number 8. Mauser's got Joint on his right. He's got Daly on the far side. Mauser carries it forward, sends one forward to Joint. Into the slot, picked off by HD. Up in the air it goes, knocked down by Mauser. Nice play off his hand. Picked up by Engine, back in the hands of Mauser. Daly in support. Joint in the slot. Daly coming around behind the net, left, right, hits the brakes, comes back for the wraparound. No goal as the puck was blocked by the defenseman. And we'll get a whistle. Let's take a look at that replay there, folks. Can I get it? Yep, here we go. Let's see if we hopefully catch the end of it here. Daly makes the diving play to stop the wraparound goal. It was nice heads up by Daly, noticing that the goaltender didn't have vision of it, just slid across. Was unable to finish as the defenseman from HD made a... Your lineup now is going to be Mount. Blue liners are going to be number 8 and O'Leary. It's Joint in the right way. Left corner now. Coming around, he's got number 8 open. Sends it out to the left point. Walks in, fires one, back into Joint. Joint tips one forward towards the goaltender. And the goaltender makes a save. Mauser coming in now. Engine got it down low, cut off by Daly. Here comes Joint for support. Got Mauser in the slot. Joint gets rubbed out, picked up by Daly. Daly trying to shove one in. Saved by the goaltender of Engine. Thrown out just past O'Leary. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9:20 to go here in the third period. Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Galloway, Turka. Wing is, your blue liners are going to be Fetzer and Monaco. The other winger is going to be, looks like Hicks, over to Galloway. Galloway fires one. That is Hicks. In the right wing corner, picked up by Turka. Turka hangs on to trying to get it to Fetzer. Nope, holds on to their patience. Sends it across. Trying to get it down low for Hicks. Hicks on the right side. Couldn't get a handle on it, harassed by one. Over to Galloway, but Hicks is going to have to maintain control as he sheds the guy from HD. Hicks sending out here, top of the left point, cycles it for Monaco. Monaco back over to Galloway. Galloway, bottom of the circle. Firing one across, blocked by the Engine. Trying to get stuffed in by Turka. That's going to be a Chicago Mission goal. Turka on the devil's door from Galloway. At 8:47 to go here in the third. And the Mission gets their 4-goal lead back as it's 5-1. Lineup stays the same. Galloway, Turka, and Hicks up front. Monaco and Fetzer are your blue liners. Monaco creeping in top of the circle, now backs off. The face-off over to Hicks, here to the near side. Galloway coming in. Engine beats him to it. Up in the air it goes. Knocked down by Monaco at his hands. No hand pass. Thought that was going to be a hand pass. I don't know if anybody from the Engine touched it, but they called it no. Hicks tries to fire a shot, blocked by the HD defenseman, and sent out past Fetzer. Monaco's got to turn and burn. Here he goes. It's Monaco in a foot race. Inside position. Fetzer ties him up. Monaco come around here to the near side. Puck protection here up. Sends it forward. Right up the ice here for Galloway. Galloway goes cross ice. For Hicks. No tip by the Engine. It waved off the icing. Picked up down low. It's Hicks. Hicks for Galloway. No go. Back in the left wing corner. Cycling it back down by net for Turka. Turka's got breaking in his Fetzer. Centering pass, try to get the Fetzer. Picked up by Hicks. Hicks sent one over back in the hands of Galloway. And Galloway's going to bury that one. That went from, I think that was from Hicks. That went from Turka to Hicks to Galloway. And with 8:01 to go here in the third, Mission picked up a 5-goal lead.
Go, I know.
Your lineup now, Zarenko, Penkala at center, Acker on right wing. Blue liners are going to be Vandenberg and O'Leary. Face-off won by the Engine inside their own zone. Here comes Zarenko. Shove forward past Penkala, and they're going to go the other way. That by Vandenberg. It's a one-on-one in front of O'Leary. Try to toe drag around O'Leary. Vandenberg giving chase. Penkala patiently in the slot. Out of the zone it goes. Engine threw that one away, and it's going to be Acker along with Penkala and Zarenko on the forecheck. Here comes the HD Engine. D-to-D pass here to the near side. Met by Penkala and Zarenko right up the near side. Pass Vandenberg. Engine trying to fish it out. They do. It's a 3-on-1 in front of O'Leary. Back checking is Vandenberg. Right point. Engine did not get a handle on that puck, and it's in the hands of Zarenko. It's Zarenko and Penkala at a 2-on-2 with Acker in support. Zarenko goes to the right dot, curling around the escape style. He's got Acker out at the right side. Acker goes cross ice from Vandenberg. Vandenberg. No go. Picked up by Acker. Acker over to 8. 8 back to Acker. Right circle. Sends one cross ice for Vandenberg. Intercepted, and it's going to be a breakaway for number 57. Here he comes up the ice. Forehand to the side. Fires a shot. Off the post, and it didn't go in. It's picked up by 8. Sent up here to the near side. It's Penkala down behind the net. Penkala going out here to the far side. trying to shove it off to Acker. Vandenberg's got to come in now to put body on it. And it's going to be Engine controlling. Centering pass up front. Coming in is Acker. Saved by the goaltender. As the 26 there couldn't quite get a handle on it. On the offensive side of it, picked off by number 8. Here he comes up the near side. On the right hash marks, coming right in front of us. Sends it forward in between the legs of Penkala to Acker. Acker, Zarenko, and Penkala. Acker, far side. Zarenko heads down to the right, down to the corner. Centering off to the Engine. Cut up in front. Fetzer blows a tire. It's going to be a one-on-one in front of Monaco. Penkala regrouping. On the back check, Monaco comes in, put a stick on it, knocked it free, all the way down to the right wing corner. Monaco curling back around, hangs on to the loose change, and wins that battle. It's Monaco here on the near side, sends it out to Zarenko, just past his hands out to the right point. Coming in is Penkala, poke check by Rock, picked up by Kloss, I believe that is. And here comes Kloss, onto the outside, met by 2, right in the center of the ice there, 5:57 to go. Poke checked away by Fetzer, loose change collected by the Engine. Knocked up in the air by Kloss, cut across by Mauser, one-on-one in front of Monaco. High right side, sauced across behind the back door of Fetzer, and picked off by Fetzer, left hash marks. He gets taken down. Kloss coming in. It's Monaco going to have to go get it in front of his Andors. Monaco hangs on to it, waiting for support to arrive. Kick one forward, and the Engine get to it first. In the slot for Mauser. Mauser to Fetzer. Fetzer mohawking around, puck protection, backhands it up here the inside past Mauser, and it's all the way up to Penkala. Penkala's got Kloss going to slot, no go. Penkala gets taken down, it's at his knees, he doesn't see it. He gets cross-checked right in the numbers. Out past, here comes Mauser. Engine coming the other way. Sauced it up in the air, cut off by Mauser. He met with an elbow. That kid was trying to line up Mauser, and he got a one right in his grill. Out to O'Leary. O'Leary now in front of the Mission benches. Sends one over to Daly. Daly trying to toe drag, blocked by the Engine. Back in the hands of Daly. Muscling it out of the zone is going to be the Engine in the hands of O'Leary. And there's 5 minutes to go. O'Leary over to number 8. Pulling it back inside his own zone, right behind the referee now. 8 going over 2-on-2. Coming in for support. Mission needs to get a little lower here to give him an outlet. And here comes Mauser on the offensive side of it. Mauser blows a tire. And O'Leary didn't like that one as he tried digging well after the whistle. She gave number 24 a little shot right there in the arm. And Mission stands pat with his line. Your lineup now is going to be Daly, along with I lost the number there. That might be Kloss. He's got his jersey. Nope, yep, Kloss is off the right post. And right in front of us is the Engine going to work here. Out here to the near side, all the way out. Shun right back in, but Engine cut off at the blue line there. Thrown back the other way. Coming in, Mauser. It's Mauser. I don't know why Kloss just hammered that kid from the Engine. No call. It's Daly on the far side. Mauser up the headman. Kloss sends one over to Mauser. Mauser up. Daly on the far side. Firing a shot as Mauser wide left of the right of the post. Kloss picks up the rebound. Mauser in front of the blue paint, looking for the wraparound, and he gets it. That's going to be Kloss with the goal at 3:40 to go. Kloss with the wraparound, and it's 7-1. Back out to center ice as the clock ticks away at 3:26 remaining in the contest. It's going to be Galloway along with Turka and Joint. Blue liners are going to be Vandenberg and Fetzer. Fetzer comes streaking up there towards center ice. Picked up by Fetzer once again in front of the Engine benches. Turka cuts it off. Fetzer gets back up. Somebody lost the glove on the ice, or one of the boys from the head. Picked up by Joint as he crosses the blue line there just before Turka can get out of the zone. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle. And there's just under 3 minutes remaining here in the contest. Face off just outside the zone in front of the HD Engine bench. Lineup stays the same. Engine shoving it forward. Picked his pocket is going to be Galloway. Turka in tow. Joint goes to net. Same pass for Joint trying to tip in. Blocked by the Engine in the right wing corner with 2:35. High up in the air. Bouncing puck collected by Fetzer. Back in behind the net. Joint going to work. Joint going to shove one off to Galloway. Galloway in the left wing corner. Gets bodied off the puck. Coming in as Joint for support. Backing off is Turka. Turka collects the loose. Joint heads towards the net. Galloway looking to get into the blue tape. Goes forehand backhand. Turka fires one in. Save. Nope. Turka gets it in there. That goes Turka from Galloway. At 2:10 remaining here in the third. And they make their way back out to center ice. Your lineup now Zarenko along with Hicks and Acker. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and O'Leary. Face off one back. Monaco pulling it back inside his own zone. Goes D to O'Leary. O'Leary sends one forward to Acker. Acker cuts back. He's got Hicks. Chopped back in his zone for O'Leary. And the goaltender's going to touch it behind the net. O'Leary here on the near side. Cuts back across. Sends it over to Rocco. Monaco on the left wing corner. Goes back over to O'Leary. He blows a tire in the process of the pass. And O'Leary goes right up the ice for Zarenko. Zarenko makes a move around the forward. It's Zarenko with speed up the middle. Try to send one between his legs at 24. Zarenko just dumps over 24 with a stick right to the grill. Poke check. Monaco with a nice defensive play there. Picked up by Acker. Acker shoves one forward and is going to muscle out of zone. Trying to blow somebody up. It's 24. Back in front. Monaco kicked it free. Back in the hands of O'Leary right in front of the double door. Poke checked away by the goaltender. Coming in is Monaco. Monaco here on the near side. Just under 1 minute remaining. Monaco sends one forward for Hicks. It's going to be Hicks and Zarenko along with Acker. Hicks, top left circle, left hash marks. Sends one high into the glass on the far side for Zarenko. Zarenko, right hash marks. Got Acker open at the right point, basically. Acker fires one low. Pad save rebound on front for Hicks. Hicks sent one forward, trying to get to Zarenko. Blocked by HD here to the near side. 36 seconds to go. Hicks sends it over to 8. 8 on the right wing hash marks now. Curling back around. He's got Acker open at the right point. He's tied up by 2. Fished out by Hicks. Hicks has got Zarenko open in the slot. Hicks hangs onto it. Curling around the right wing corner. Sends it all the way out to Galloway. Galloway fires a clapper. Blocked by the goaltender. Rebound out front. Acker tried to shove one in. The goaltender from Engine didn't like that too much, and he gave him a shot. Slammed back in by Acker, or number 8 rather. Zarenko giving chase. Down behind the net, it's Hicks and Acker going to work. Tied up by Acker. Acker got his pocket picked there. 3 seconds to go. He blows a tire. And that's going to do it, folks. That sound is the end of the contest. Your final score, the Chicago Mission 8 and HD Engine 1, as we head over to Rocky's recap for the tail of the tape. For the home team, HD Engine, penalties on 2 of them for number 24, roughing in the first period at 2:04 and roughing in the second period at 7:48. The lone goal, third period at 12:01. Unfortunately, I did not get the number of the gentleman who scored it. For the visiting Chicago Mission, penalties on roughing at 2:04 in the first, and Fetzer holding in the second period at 24.9 seconds. Goals, we got a laundry list of them, folks. Goals by the Chicago Mission, scored by number 6, Brody Pencala at first period 3. Hicks, 8:01 in the first, assisted by Acker. Turka at 1, assisted by Galloway. Galloway at 58.3 seconds in the first, assisted by Monaco. 8:47 in the third period, Turka assisted by Galloway. 8:01 in the third period, Galloway assisted by Turka and Hicks. Kloss at 3:40 to go in the third. Turka once again to complete the Hattie, assisted by Galloway at 2:10 in the third period. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and it is currently 4:15. I am going to hightail it out of here from Heartland Ice Arena and make my way all the way out to Canlan West Dundee Leafs Ice Center to watch the Wade Warriors play in their semifinal game. But we'll find out when we get there, folks. Stay tuned for that broadcast. Once again, like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.